Hey guys, what is going on? This is James, and in today's video, I really just wanted to kind of go over some of the top 3 things that I've kind of seen changing with dropshipping in 2018 so far. We're in I think it's July 6th today that I'm recording this. So it's July 6th, we're halfway through the year, we're over halfway through the year now, and a lot of stuff has changed just within this half a year that we've been through, let alone, the past 3 years that I've been drop shipping. I've been doing this since about 2015. If you guys have been watching the channel, you probably know that already, but I've been doing this for a while now, and I've kind of seen how things are changing and where things are going. I can kind of see where everything is kind of headed. And I've seen a lot of changes over the years with how we do drop shipping. So I kind of wanted to go over 3 of those things, and I think you're going to find this really valuable because not a lot of people talk about this stuff, I don't think. Especially this first one. It's kind of obvious here. It's kind of general. But the first one really is that drop shipping is actually harder. And now it shouldn't be any surprise. Like, as soon as, a hot business model comes up and a lot of people are making money with it, of course it's going to get, really competitive, and it's going to get a little bit harder. Now, with that being said, it is not something that is impossible to get started. In fact, it's easier than ever right now. There's a ton of support for Shopify, a ton of support for apps. There's so many YouTube videos out there and so much content that you can consume, and courses and stuff that you can actually go ahead and check out. So it's easier than ever to be able to start dropshipping and actually get get advice on how to, maintain your stores and just get advice in general on Shopify and dropshipping. But at the same time, there's more competition, so it is getting slightly harder to be doing dropshipping and everything. So like I said, this shouldn't deter you from actually starting dropshipping because it still is one of the best ways and easiest ways and cheapest ways to get started making money online. Like I said, I've been doing it for the past 2-3 years now, and I've seen a lot of changes and everything, but that's just kind of one. I've seen a lot more awareness. I've seen a lot more YouTube channels pop up. I've seen a lot more Facebook groups and everything pop up, and everybody is selling a course nowadays. So it is, and that's a good thing. You should never really shy away from, more competition and everything, because that just means that it's working, because a lot of people are actually going out there and doing it. So that's number one. And again, don't let that deter you. Let that actually fire you up and say, okay, I got to hop on this opportunity before, even more people hop on, because in 2019, I'm sure more and more people are going to hop on to the Shopify dropshipping bandwagon and all that stuff. So number 2 is that Facebook ads have changed, but more specifically, the way I do Facebook ads has kind of changed since I started a few years ago. So really the biggest thing that's changed in the past few years is the fact that video is really popular now, and I still use photo ads sometimes, but video ads are really popular right now. And the targeting for my ads is actually changed a little bit. Actually, it's changed. It's done a complete 180, because when I first got started, a lot of people were talking about you need to, focus down. You need to be able to, really find the most targeted group of people to advertise to on Facebook, and go ahead and advertise to them. And again, a lot of the products and stuff that I have sold have changed and everything. Like back in the day, we used to sell a lot of bracelets and stuff, and a lot of like little trinkets and gadgets. And nowadays, we're still kind of selling like the little gadgets and everything. But really, the products that I've picked have changed, and that's going to be later on. We're going to talk about that. But really, the targeting with Facebook ads has changed, at least the way that I do it. There's still some people that kind of teach the more targeted way. But really, what I've changed over the past few years is that I now target really, really broadly. And especially to test out. A lot of people have shied away from doing, million plus audiences when they're testing their Facebook ads. But really, I've seen better results with me just testing super broad, even at, $5 a day. I have some ad sets running right now that are $5 a day, and literally one of the audiences is like 15 million people. And, I'm getting view contents, I'm getting add to carts. I literally just launched it this morning, so there's not really much going on. But, there's add to carts, there's view contents, there's people clicking and interested in the ad, there's people commenting. So really the algorithm has changed to where it kind of favors a broader audience to work with, because Facebook's gotten smarter over the past 3 years that I've been doing this. Facebook's gotten a lot smarter, and they kind of know who to go for within the audience, especially when you're clear with what your objective is on Facebook. That's why I always say go do purchase just off the bat. So Facebook's really just gotten a lot smarter, and you can be a lot more broad with Facebook now. So don't be afraid to, you know, target a million, 10 million, even, you know, like a 50 million person audience. Don't be afraid to test that, and even, you know, testing worldwide as well. That's something that a lot of people have success with. I've never had the best success with it, but, you know, I've really never scaled in that way before. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what's changed with Facebook. And then number 3 is really the type of product that I sell has changed big time. Like I said, back in the day, we used to do like little trinkets, like little cat bracelets, little dog bracelets, or necklaces. And you could sell those things for, you know, 10 or 20 bucks and be profitable. Even do free plus shipping, because that's when Facebook ad costs were a little bit cheaper. And that's another thing that's changed, is Facebook ad costs have gone up. Ever since, you know, 2-3 years ago. So it's really a lot harder to be profitable with a $10 to $15 item like that, unless you have just super insane margins. Unless you're getting it for like $1 and then selling it, you know, for 15 bucks, then you have like decent margins. But really the type of product that I have been selling has been changing. Now what's really changed? Like I said, we used to do a lot of like trinkets and little little gadgets and everything, like the bracelets, you know, even t-shirts and everything. I mean, there's still people who sell t-shirts, but you know, so it's kind of transitioned for me from those little like gadget trinket type things to products that actually solve a problem. You guys can see this by just doing research on Facebook and seeing what's actually selling a lot. It's these products that are solving a problem. Like I talk about a lot, the shoe protectors that I sold, you know, that I got up to like $400, $500 a day. That solved a problem for people who were into their sneakers, and even people who went to like music festivals and stuff, because you put them over your shoes. And excuse me, guys, I'm a little sick right now. My throat's itchy, but anyway, so you put them over your shoes, and you could go to like a festival, or you could walk through mud, and then you could literally take these bags off your feet, and then your shoes would be clean, right? It'd be good for like really expensive shoes, or for like you know, people who are really into shoes and wanted to protect them. That's kind of what I'm selling more of now, is products that solve an actual problem and just aren't necessarily you know, little gadgets and trinkets anymore. And really, I like to look for a price point of at least 25 bucks. You know, maybe $20 if I really think the product could work. But really, between 25 and like 50 bucks is where I'm seeing a lot of success. And you can go even higher. Like I've sold things that were like 120 bucks in the past, and I've actually been profitable. In fact, it's a little bit easier to be profitable because you have a lot more of a margin. But really, just, you know, that kind of $25 to $50 range is really what I'm kind of selling. And of course, products that solve a problem and products that people actually want. That's a huge one. And guys, I actually have videos on the channel that kind of cover all of these things, that cover how to stay up to date with Shopify and everything, and being able to write like product descriptions to differentiate yourself. Even though it is harder, it is easy to differentiate yourself from your competition. I have more videos talking about product research and what kind of products that I look for personally. And all these are on the channel. I'll actually go ahead and link to them. Again, they're on the channel. So, but yeah, guys, with that being said, that's pretty much all I have for the video. Facebook has changed quite a bit in 2018. It's going to continue to change and evolve. And of course, I'm going to stay updated on it. I'm going to update you guys on it. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for the video. If you do Shopify dropshipping and you want to stay up to date, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Later.